Make drafting table plans. A drafting table is important for people who feel that most of their important tasks are done bent over a table. You can use a drafting table not just for drafting your work but also for reading, writing, and drawing. A drafting table is used for a variety of purposes as you can easily angle it to fit your needs. There are different types of drafting tables that you can buy for different purposes, but for each additional feature, the table becomes more expensive. Making a drafting table for your own purpose is not impossible to do, but you need to have the correct plan for it. A plan ensures that you have everything you need at hand without spending too much money for the construction. If you want to know how to make a drafting table plan, here are the things you need to do. Identify the features you want for the drafting table. Determine the features you want for the drafting table. Identify the position of the legs, and the extent of the angling that you want. Prepare the materials. Prepare a graphing paper and pencil for the draft. Look for a place with a flat surface that you can work on. Prepare the graphing paper. Get a piece of graphing paper and pin or tape it on a flat surface. Identify a scale. Determine the scale that you're willing to work on based on each graphing paper grid. For instance, you can assign 4 inches to a single grid so that 3 consecutive grids equal a foot of measurement. Or, you can assign 3 inches to a single grid so that 4 grids equal a foot. However, the scale you should use largely depends on your needs and the measurement that you require. Once you have a scale prepared, you can start on the draft. Start the draft. Do the layout of the drafting table. Start with the table top, based on how large you need it to be. Do you want it angled to one side? If yes, determine if you want the tilt fixed or whether you want it movable. Identify if you want the leg height to be fixed or flexible so they can be used by others or so that you can adjust it for use when standing up or sitting down. Add the legend. This is equally important if you're not planning to do your drafting table immediately after making the plan. Add a legend of your plan on a part of the graphing paper, such as the scale to use. In addition, identify sections where you want parts to be flexible and where you want them fixed. Include how much tilt or angle you want the top part of the table to have. Once you're done with the drafting table plan, you can either start doing it yourself, or hand it over to a professional for a customized drafting table. If you're not comfortable with using graphing paper for the plan, You can also utilize computer software specifically made for this purpose.